So, when I hear this term women equality, the first thing which comes in my mind is women working in every profession. And secondly, I would like to add is there should be no biasness, or there should be, or there must be a proper judgment passed to any of the women related issues.
Equal opportunity for all and promotion of feminism.
Hi, my name is Natasha Charlotte Irigoga from the Rotaract Club of Kampala Central. Women equality does not necessarily mean that men and women are the same, but rather that women's rights, responsibilities, and opportunities do not depend on the fact that they were born female. Thank you.
First thing that comes to my mind when I think about women's equality is to be judged by skill and not by gender, to be allowed to wear what you want to wear without being shamed or called or characterized for it, to know that every voice matters equally.
A gender equal society is the one where the word gender does not exist and one can be themselves.
So, when someone talks about women equality, this is what comes into my mind. Firstly, the women should be given a fair amount of compensation for the amount of work they do, and also all the members of the family should do the household activities and not only the women.
When we think about women's equality, the first thing that comes to my mind is how we raise the kids of today. Are we getting them gender neutral clothes and gender neutral toys? Because how we raise them today will define tomorrow's youth. So let's start right there.
Greetings, my name is Masipita Cephas from the Rotaract Club of Mengomutundwe. Thinking of women's equality, the first thing that comes to my mind is Rebecca Kadaga, the Speaker of Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. I think of women grabbing opportunities, women enjoying privileges equally with men in society. Thank you.
My name is Rotarian Rotaract Sanakandi Penina, Chata President Rotaract Club of Mengo Mutunde, sponsored by the Rotaract Club of Mengo, District D9211, and of course that is Uganda. When you talk about women equality, what strictly comes in my mind, it's all about inclusiveness. We should include women on the same opportunity with men. For example, women in Rotary, I'll start with my Rotary Club. Before Rotary Club of Mego started, only men could go. But today, when women were included in the Rotary Club of Mengo, I've seen very good, amazing leadership taking place into Rotary Club of Mengo. For example, past President World Class Joy Narongo Bayengana, past President Shami Shalifa, and these Rotarians have been so amazing, winning up Rotary International citation, and you could see the spirit of the club moving and better leadership into that. We would have missed that opportunity.
This is what first thing comes to my mind when I think about the women's equality. Women should be able to do whatever they want like a man. Number two, there should be equal opportunities for both of them. Women are free to develop their personal abilities and make choices without the limitation set by the stereotype, rigid gender rules, and prejudice.
The first thing that comes to my mind when I think about women's equality is that women should be equal to men, community, and society in every aspect of their life. But I think women should not compete with men, it's not necessary. But should get their education, which is their first priority, and right, which makes women equal to men, society, and community.
Hey, myself Rotractor Madhu Singh from Rotract Club of Lenchang Airoli. The very first thought that comes in my mind when I think about women's equality is a society where my success is not overhyped because I'm a female and my failure is not excused considering my gender. I deserve equality of opinion on my work done. Thank you.
The first thing that comes to my mind when I think about gender equality is equal rights, equal opportunities, equal salary for a same kind of job, equal say in decision making, no prejudice about any particular gender, and no assumption about the roles of any particular gender. It should have there should be freedom given to all the genders, and there should be no judgments about any particular gender. This is what comes to my mind when I think about gender equality.
First thing that hits my mind when I hear about women equality is that men and women should be treated equally, given opportunities and choices equally, and these changes can be brought if it is executed in a certain way.
That it is essential and it is always on paper, but it is never properly implemented.
Comes to my mind when I think of women's equality is that women should be today able to control their own decisions. That's where equality rises from.